Are you ready to win despite everyone who's ever said you wouldn't? Then let's go. It's time to prove those doubters wrong. Hi, and welcome to the Last Laugh, No Apologies podcast. I'm your host, Christine Christensen. I'm a mom, passionate entrepreneur, and success coach. If you're ready to finally flip the script on all those doubts in your head and the doubters in your life that have been holding you back, you, my friend, are in the right place. It's time to dust off that crown, show them what you're made of, and remind them that you are the main character in this life story. Get ready, because you're about to make them regret that they ever doubted you, and I'm here to cheer you on. Each week, we'll dive into mindset shifts, inspiring stories, and practical strategies that are designed to help you realize your worth, embrace the amazing woman that you are, and step into your power so you can start living your life unapologetically. It's time for some real talk, some laughs, and some transformation. Are you ready? Okay, let's dive into today's episode. Hey there. Welcome back to the Last Laugh, No Apologies podcast, where we ditch the excuses, level up our lives, and chase the dreams that set our souls on fire. I'm your host, Christine Christensen, your no BS certified high performance coach. And as always, buckle up because we don't sugarcoat shit here. We do not play small, and we sure as hell don't wait for permission. And today, we are getting into the mental bullshit. Those sneaky little beliefs that whisper, who the hell do you think you even are? Every damn time you try to step up and be the badass you know you were meant to be. We're talking about rewiring limiting beliefs, the ones that keep you playing small and saying, oh, maybe next time. Not quite ready. And then sitting by and watching other people live your dreams while you're stuck on the sidelines, just clutching your journal and maybe a cold latte. Been there. Drank that. Sometimes it ain't no fun. So let's dig in because shit is about to get real. All right, buckle up because here we go. Okay, first, we're going to name that bitch. If you want to stop a belief from running the damn show, you've got to first know that it's even there. I like to call this naming that bitch. It's the thought that shows up right before you're about to do something fucking amazing, something real big. But then you just shrink back, right? So it might sound like, I'm not even qualified for this. Or maybe no one's going to pay me that for this. Or even I'm too fucking old or too young or too weird or too damn basic, right? Well, here's a news flash. You're not too anything except too used to believing crap that isn't even yours. So where the hell did that even come from? Was it your mom? Maybe your third grade teacher? I bet it was Karen from accounting, right? Or maybe your ex who was just a little bit threatened by your glow up potential. Yeah, that one I can definitely relate to. But here's the thing. Whoever planted that seed, well, guess what? You don't have to fucking water that anymore. Yep, you're free. Limiting beliefs usually come from someone else's fear, so they're not even yours. But we inherited them like bad hand-me-downs, like, oh, here, honey, take my anxiety and self-worth issues and just hold on to them forever because that's just how it's going to be, right? Because that's going to keep you safe. No, the fuck, it's not. No, thank you. So I want you to challenge that thought like a fucking lawyer on caffeine for real. So I want you to ask, is this true? Can I prove it? And most importantly, who the fuck would I be without this belief? Listen, this isn't just woo woo shit that we're talking about. It's actually a neuroscience. Your brain is literally wired to protect you. But unfortunately, that means that sometimes it protects you from the things that you don't even need protecting from, like success, visibility, and joy. Oh, the audacity of that bitch. All right, so we're going to talk about rewiring. Now it's the time to install the upgrade. I'm talking new affirmations, new habits, new boundaries. So if the old belief says, "Ah, I'm just not good enough," well, the new one is going to be, I'm exactly the right person for this. Say it loud and say it proud, honey. And remember, repetition wires the brain. You did not wake up doubting yourself overnight, right? So you should probably know that you sure as hell won't undo it in one day. But the beauty of it is that you can start today. All right, story time. Let me tell you about the first time that I tried to charge for my coaching. Whew, that was fun. I was literally sweating. Palms wet. Voice? Oh, yeah, fucking shaky. I was about to hop on a discovery call and tell this amazing woman what my rate was and why she should work with me. I had been coached. I had rehearsed. I had even done the power pose. You know what I'm talking about. The one where you stand in the bathroom mirror like Wonder Woman. Yeah. But when the time came, oh, I fucking caved big time. I actually fucking apologized for the price. I apologized. It was my sales call and I apologized. Like, oh, sorry, it's a bit high, but I promise I'll over deliver and I'll be your emotional support human for life. And yeah, girl, no, fuck that. And after that call, I literally cried. Really. But not because she said no, because ironically, guess what? She actually said yes, but at a significantly reduced rate. So I cried because I realized at that moment just how deep my I'm not worthy belief really ran. I didn't believe that I was allowed to take up space and be paid well for it. And that was my wake up call. I had to rewire that belief, or I was literally going to keep lowballing myself into either burnout or just fucking giving up. So I started to reflect and journal every day. And I wrote, I am worthy of being well paid for the transformation that I deliver. I said it over and over in the mirror like a damn affirmation preacher. And guess what? It didn't change overnight. But eventually, it worked. Slowly but surely, I stopped flinching anytime I said my price. I started to own that shit. So this week, I want to help you with something really powerful. And I call this the belief upgrade. So, first, I want you to catch that shitty thought. Yep. I want you to ask yourself, what is one limiting belief that you've been carrying that keeps you playing small, sitting on the sidelines? It might sound like, God, I'm just not ready, or people won't take me seriously, or one of the worst, oh, I'm just not as good as her. And I want you to write it down. Be honest. This can just be for you. You don't have to share it. Just name it. Next, I want you to cross examine that shit like a lawyer. Seriously. Ask yourself, is this really 100% true? Like court of law, sworn on a Bible type true. Next, where did this belief even come from? Was it something you remember from childhood? Maybe your mom or a neighbor or teacher? Maybe it was Karen from accounting last week. I don't know, but try to get really focused on where that came from. And last, how has this belief been costing you in your life or in your business? That's where the power comes from. If you do this, this step activates awareness. And once you see it, guess what? You can also unsee it, work on it, and make it go away. And finally, we want to rewrite the narrative. So ask yourself, if I believed the exact opposite of that old story, what would I do differently today? So now flip that script. So I'm not ready becomes I've never been more prepared. I'm not good enough becomes I'm exactly the right person for this. And I want you to speak it loud. Write it on a sticky note or post it on your mirror and say every day, multiple times a day, until it becomes second nature, till it becomes a part of you. And I just want to make you know to be patient with yourself because you are literally rewiring your brain. It doesn't happen overnight, but it is some pretty badass work. I want you to try this process for just one belief this week, and then take just one bold action from that upgraded belief, even if it's messy, even if your voice shakes. Because confidence, it isn't built by thinking, it's built by fucking doing. And hey, I just want to hear about this. So I want you to share your insights with me on social media or even leave me a comment on this episode. I want to keep this conversation going because it's not a one and done thing, it's a practice. And if you love this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone you know who also really needs to hear this message. Of course, you can leave a review and let those algorithm gods know that this podcast matters to you. If the episode gave you a hell yes energy, I definitely want to hear about it. Feel free to DM me on Instagram at Christine C. Empowered. Leave a review wherever you listen and just share the message. We've got so many more real, fun, and bold conversations coming that'll have you laughing, crying, and most importantly, believing in yourself again. So make sure to hit follow if you haven't. And until next time, stop playing small because you were not born to fit in. You, my friend, were born to freaking stand out. No apologies.